Well, I'm standing here in Warren, Ohio, in front of a very large tree. And this tree is extremely old. It's several hundred years old. And believe it or not, it was twice as big, literally. Right here, you can see where there's a piece missing. Well, there's another piece of the tree as big as what's standing, and you can see how large that is, that landed on top of our family center over here to my right. And it went through the roof, and luckily nobody was in there at the time, and it took over a year to actually get it repaired. And we're just now really back functional in the building. But I think as we walk away from this tree, the impact of the size will really hit you. Now this is a beautiful corner lot here, and the trees are all very old. But this one is actually on a historic register. And for the life of me, while I'm talking here, I can't remember what the type of tree is. But I know it's very old, and people that were definitely in the know with respect to trees said that that has quite a history, and they were terrified that we were going to actually lose the entire tree. And we haven't, and it looks healthy, and everybody, the arborists, have said that they believe it's healthy and it'll be okay. So it survived, and the building has been put back to the way it was, and it's survived as well. And in the pictures that show this building after the tree fell, you'll see what a job it was to remove the tree from the building. It took a large crane and a lot of people and a lot of time just to get the tree off of the building. But now we've fixed everything outside, we've fixed everything inside, so let's go inside and I'll show you around a little bit. This is really a great old house, and when we actually purchased this property, we did it because it was next to the funeral home. It was across the street from the funeral home, and we really felt that it could serve a couple purposes. One, it could be additional office space. The other is that it could work as a small family event center for families to come over here, have gatherings after the funeral service, and have food come in and that sort of thing. So that's what we did, and we set it up as a family center. To my right here in the front, and there's a lot of fireplaces in here. This is mainly our serving area most of the time. This is where, when we have people here, they bring the food, they put the food in here. And then most of our seating area is over here on the other side. And you can see here, again, another fireplace. And the round tables here, plus seating area out here on the porch. So it's really a nice area, and it's really quite quiet here, even though it's right on the corner of the main thoroughfare. It's pretty quiet. And we've had, besides having dinners and luncheons after funerals and that sort of thing, we do have people that actually rent the space here for meetings and things of that nature. So it's used for other things as well. In the back, there is a back entrance. We exit this entrance. It's right across the street and through a nice little garden type walkway that goes over towards the funeral home. And there's another meeting room here just off the back entrance for small gatherings. And again, people use this sometimes for meetings, and as well as it's another place people can eat when they're here. And there's just a serving kitchen, and of course a restroom downstairs here. And what we're going to do next is go upstairs. And we're going up the front way. There's actually that's how old this house was. There's actually servant steps here from, when there would be maids and that sort of thing here. They could, sneak up and down into the kitchen that way. There is a mid-level room here. We just use it for storage, but it actually could be another office, but we just use it to keep equipment in. And up here, we had to tear up all the carpet, and we found this really cool wood underneath, and we're able to refinish that. We had an area over here that we were able to put a full bath in, which is nice. We have a nice bathroom on the second floor. And then there are two small offices up here. The one, again, is just keeping furniture in it. The other one here is where the tree came through the roof. there was a desk here, and the tree limbs came right down here and caused quite a bit of damage in this room. So we haven't put the desk back in here yet. But this room caught the brunt of the damage from outside that happened inside. Now this is just a sort of open air office that can be used by anybody in the company. I use this as my own personal space when I'm up in this part of the world. And as is often the case with me, there's a lot of Civil War flavor to it. There's a lot of pictures and art and things such as that are here. A couple pictures of my horse. And it's a nice space. Fireplace, once again, another fireplace. So it lends itself again to smaller meetings and things such as that. And as I said, there is one more office right here, but we really aren't using it right now. We just have other furniture in there that was taken out of the room that was damaged, and we haven't found a home for it yet. Here, if you look out the window, you can see the parking lot, and then you can see the little walkway that goes across and goes over to where the Roberts Clark Funeral Chapel is, that branch of the Lane Funeral Homes. And again, this makes it very convenient for families. And again, there's pretty good parking for a small group to meet here as well, for any other activities they'd like. I do want to show the railing out back and the wheelchair accessibility. We do have a wheelchair ramp out back. This was all destroyed by the tree when it broke over the roof, and it wiped this out completely, and we had to be completely replaced. And someday, my plan is to take this open area back here with the fence around it and put a nice little gazebo or something like that out there with some flowers that people could sit out there and have a place to sit outside. Just haven't done that yet, but it's in the plans. But that's it. That is the Family Center here across the street from Roberts Clark Chapel, and we're really proud of how it was put back together after almost being destroyed by that tree, and we're glad that we've got a tree that's still in good shape.